Put money in your pocket, that crypto wallet, that bing bada bing ching ching big profit. Even when the market's sideways, I'm looking for ways to get paid. I'm checking my coins around breakfast, then again around bedtime. Bet this, it's not financial advice, but I'm always right. I'm always right.
What is going on, believers? I hope everybody is having a good evening. My name's Bleaves. This is Bedtime with Bleaves. We are going to start off and go crazy tonight. We got a whole bunch to talk about tonight. It's just absolutely going crazy. I have been having a great time just talking mad shit. I've been doing videos. I've done quite a few videos. Now, if you're paying attention to the markets, by the way, and you know and you're seeing anything going on right now, you are seeing everything in this market pump except Ethereum right now. It's kind of crazy. Like everything has just found a way to kind of turn themselves around. Now the market is down, but Bitcoin is up to the previous day. Ethereum is way down to the previous day. You can look right here and you can see they kind of look similar, but when you zoom out a little bit, you look around and you don't see this is a 15-minute chart, by the way. So, but you kind of look at it and you're like, well, what? How is it the way that it is, or whatever the case is? Well, here we are right over here. Like it's not that far away from where everything was just, our 7-day total is just exactly where we were a little while ago. And as you can see right here, we got to the South Korean portion of the evening, and then bam, it sold off for a little while. Then it started pumping for a little bit. Then we got into the early Chinese market. It started to dump just a little bit. Now I expect maybe it's going to pump just a little bit. But remember, last night around 3 o'clock and on, we really started to pump, and this whole thing took off from 20,500 all the way up to 21,181. Now, my feeling here, I would be pretty upset. I'd be pretty angry. I'd be pretty pissed off about, kiss my ass. This is my life. I swear to God. Let's try that again. All right. So you can see right here that there's been just some sell-off back and forth in the last just a little while. But you saw a little rise here as the American market stopped shitting on cryptocurrency. And if you go back here and you look, everything here, this is the American market shitting on cryptocurrency. This is the American market shitting on cryptocurrency. And as you just go backwards and backwards and backwards, all you see is the American market just shitting on cryptocurrency, and then going, way recession, way Ukraine, way stock market, like a bunch of babies. I swear to God, it's just embarrassing at this point. Like if you're an American investor, it's just getting embarrassing to look at the stock markets anymore, because guess what? The Dow Jones dumped 491 points after pumping about 200 points in just very quick trading early on. It just turned on a dime and then just started dumping off of fears of, I don't know, fears that people are going to call him a little baby or something like that. Like there really was no logic and or reason to that. Although early on, there were several key commodities that took a hit. So maybe that's it. Maybe it'll recover the next day. You start to look at the Dow overnight, by the way, and the Dow overnight just kind of looks even with yesterday. But remember, now it's down 16 points. It was up 48 20 minutes ago. So, it's just, and the fear and greed index, by the way, is at 50-50. So, America, fuck yeah. It's embarrassing. It's just embarrassing sometimes. So that's where we are. That's how the market is. But on Terra Station over here, you can see that my 10 million Luna Classic is now up to 1,154. So now, and this is pretending, by the way, that it's still stable pegged. There is no, by the way, you still can't stake it to earn any more. I've been trying to stake with Delegate. If you try to delegate, say 9 million, it'll say estimating fee, so you don't have enough because they set the fee like incredibly high, like it's 100 times whatever you have or something like that. So you still can't do anything with it. But you can look around the market and you can see that Luna Classic is pumping. Do Kwon has been called out. Looks like people are coming for that ass, so to speak. And let's see what the latest. According to CoinDesk Korea, Do Kwon's Terraform Labs has 3.6 billion in UST and USDT that might have been used for price manipulation and money laundering. At this moment, Luna Classic is outperforming Bitcoin and Ethereum. Don't be the weak hand. We must continue to serve justice. Even Do Kwon is watching 2.0 getting outperformed. The fact, oh, and by the way, Anonymous is looking into Do Kwon's entire history since he entered the crypto space. So now he's under attack from Anonymous. So things are getting really, really, really interesting. So I think that I think it's gonna be fun, if nothing else. So let's see what happens. It's all we can do, right? So also, I have a video. I did a video. I did a thing. That's how women start those things, right? I did a thing. I did one on Terra, which ended up being pretty wordy and long. Then I did another one on Bitcoin, kind of talking about this piece over here. This right here, where the address is holding at least one Bitcoin has reached an all-time high of 873,043. We now have more people who hold one Bitcoin than ever before in history. And just continues to increase. I mean, like that, things like that just continue to manifest themselves. And that's a great thing for the industry. And it's a great thing for the long-term growth of cryptocurrency, because what you need mass adoption, and what we're getting is mass adoption. That being the case, it's only a matter of time before the institutional money starts to rein its way back in. And we'll see. By the way, I did add the 24-hour highs and lows onto the chart, so we can now see those over the course of time, and a counter here to let us know when, no matter which candle we're on or which wick we're on, we'll know when it closes. So I was just thinking that might help a little bit in tracking some of this stuff. But you can see right here, like, America is just garbage, man. Oof. It's been a shit show when it comes to America for just a few days now. It just continues to be. By the way, I did not sell my ETH at 1221, so I'm down like $1,000 now. So I'm purposely wishing good things for the entire Eastern part of the world, and the Middle Eastern and European parts of the world. I hope everything works out. But of course, in the long run, I got in at 1,221. I'm going to be fine. I'm not going to take a loss on it. I'm just going to let it ride for a little while. And I'll just use the rest of my money to play with. Like, we'll just leave it there for a little while until there's a profit to be had, or at least until we get back up here to maybe break even territory. And then we'll consider again, maybe we'll take it and sideline it a little bit or something like that, and see if we can make a play on it later. But you can see right here, CVC is basically trending even. GOAT, same thing. Hex down 2.2%. Shift at 27.47. BTFA 52.31. Terra is at 18.13. Starting to show a little bit of a struggle on all of these, just a little bit. It's tired though. This market is starting to look very, very tired, and that does not bode well. That means that we're about to see a massive dump yet again. I thought that we had another week or two, maybe, but it's starting to look pretty bad. So WAGMI Games is 3,005, Bandex 1518, and Volt is down to 7019. Everybody's kind of finding it hard to hold support right now. And, what are you going to do, right? And look at this. This is the only red. Like, it's crazy. Ethereum is the only one that can't get its shit together. So there we are. Now let's go on, because there are a few other pieces to real quickly check out. One of them is where, there we go. SHIB is now at 1,005, back down. I mean, again, most of the people, by the way, I'm listening to a lot of people, and they're talking about the accumulation zone for SHIB for most of them is now in the 5. They're looking to accumulate down in the 5 range now. So we'll see whether SHIB continues to hold any support or not. But they're not looking at it and trying to get into it because they think that there's no money in it. You know what I mean? They're all looking at the 5. Saitama continues to struggle with holding support for any length of time, down to 3102. And that brings us to, I did a video. I did the video on Cult Dow, and the video was very simple. Some of you guys have reached out to me and asked me about Cult Dow and what I think about Cult Dow. And I don't have really an opinion of Cult Dow because I don't give a shit about it. I haven't thought about it at all. Here's what I know. And here's what it felt like. What I know and what it felt like was very, very, very simple. It looked like the shittiest people in Saitama were getting into it. Now, if the shittiest people in Saitama are getting into a token, is that a token that I want to be invested in? Is that a token that I want to mess with? The answer to that is a resounding hell no. I don't want to be involved with any of these people because they're not good people. There's that Faltron. I don't have a problem with Faltron, but he goes out of his way to create drama. And I don't like that. So I don't like him by that logic. Not that I have anything against him personally, but he's loud. He attacks people. He's attacked friends of mine. His partner in grime, Kel Bell, the crazy chick from Saitama who wanted to beat up people and called Brad's wife a hoe and just, kind of went off on people. Anybody who spoke bad about Saitama started speaking bad about Saitama, and then she moved on to Cult, where now I assume she's going to do the same thing. Like, these people are who these people are, and then the more that went with them, the worse it's going to be. Now, the difference is there's 15,000 holders over there instead of 360 or 370,000 holders, and like that means to me. That means that there's not really going to be, hey there. There's not, I just don't feel like I can be involved in something like that. So I figured in honoring the request of a bunch of different people, like I'm going to dig into it. I'm going to see like, what is there about this that would make it something that I would want to be invested in? And the simple answer was nothing. There's no purpose. There's no reason. There's absolutely no. There's no way that I would want to be invested here. It's trading at 1,046, right? This is just a giant moon candle that happened over here. Now, if you were in over here and you got in and you got up to here, if you went from this low 50 number all the way up to 4, like if you went all the way up here and you made some life-changing money, I hope you cashed out. If you didn't cash out and you're still up, get out, because it's not going anywhere. This is not going to do anything. You go to their website. First of all, let's go back to square one. The shittiest people that I know on Twitter are on this token. And I mean, again, I can't be anything but disrespectful to them when I say it. So I don't mean to say like I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just trying to be honest, and they're shitty people, right? So it tells me to invest in the revolution, right? It doesn't do anything. Then it gives me this fight against decentralization, but it doesn't do anything. Then it tells me a burning mechanism, okay, but it doesn't do anything. It's just a staking mechanism. Full distribution, I don't know what that means. Those are just two words put together. You know what I'm saying? Like full and distribution, they don't really. First of all, they don't belong together. It's just distribution. because there's no such thing. There is a such thing as a partial distribution. That would be a real word, but full distribution is just that's one of those things that Mr. Whoever the creator is. This is a word that they made up in order to make it sound better. Moving on in here, this is how there's transactions, blah 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 blah, and then there's the end right here. So now, then what do? They moved on to RVLT, and that is the same token, only it's called RVLT, Revolt to Earn. So then it does the same thing that the cult one did, and it's just on and on and on. Look, it doesn't do anything. It's now possible, just randomly, it is now possible to have everyone on Earth enjoy a very high standard of living with all the amenities that a prosperous civilization can provide. This can be accomplished with the intelligent and humane application of science and technology. What? We are separated by borders and beliefs, which make it impossible for us to arrive at relevant solutions. And it just goes on and on. It's a manifesto, basically. It's a manifesto dressed up like a cryptocurrency, even though, and by the way, like, I don't think that this guy's serious about it. I mean, I think he's only as serious as he wants it to be, but doesn't do anything. So then I went looking at articles for Cult DAO. So I went to Cult DAO. And I found an article on Yahoo Finance, and the question was, what does it do? Nothing. Then I went to, there it is, Yahoo announced a revolution, Yahoo Finance. Then there was another one, and then it was on Cointelegraph. It was those paid ads. It was the places where you do the paid ads, right? And each one of them, Investment Observer, did the same thing. It's just all those different places that do, in Crypto Slate, they all have their they all have this paid thing that they do, and every one of them that I read, nothing. This token doesn't do anything, right? Except you can stake it, and then if you're one of 490 lucky holders or 10 NFT holders, because, oh yeah, they also have NFTs right here. So if you are a holder of one of these, then you have an opportunity or a chance where you can you stake them, then you get a chance to do something. I don't know what it is, like, but there's 10 of them. You get like 10 of them, and then, but you can see up here, there's 1,000 items, 563 owners. So it looks like a very small group of people own them. It's an attempt to pump the price. Obviously, 4 plus is 0.03. So it's very inexpensive to jump in and grab at least one and get involved. They did make it that way. I'm sure that it's meant to be that way, just so anybody can get in and get involved, blah, blah, blah. So, but at the end, 490 people plus 10, and they all get to vote for a month on what happens next as part of the DAO process. That's what it does. That's how this whole thing goes. And there's nothing else. As I went through, there's nothing else. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything at all. It just is. And my general summary is this: if you got in over here and you made all this, good for you, get out. If you got in over here and you're still way up here, get out. No matter what, get out, because the big money's been made. Here's what I can tell you. From this point right here, when the market corrects, and the market will correct at some point, we're going to have a market correction, and that market correction is going to end up starting a bull run. When that happens, this thing will 10x. So you can still make 10x off of your investment, but you should be getting in at the lowest possible number. The lowest possible number is not 1,048 right now, by the way. If you look at this right here, the market, as the market continues to dip, you can see right here that the lower numbers are in the 75s. So I'm assuming you can probably get in way down here at some point soon, because there's no purpose and no reason other than to be a cultist for people to be involved in a cult, except to relish the fact that they're part of a cult. Like it's a mocking sort of look at what we are, stab, 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 stab. That's the kind of people that they are. So all right, Luna Classic. Luna Classic continues to pump. Luna Classic is having a moment right now. Luna Classic is way up. Here's my station. I have 10 million. I do have another 10 million, by the way, that I have in another place that I forgot about that I found yesterday. But it's up to 1211. So, yeah, I mean, if this thing continues to pump, if it continues to just churn itself out. Now, one of the problems is it's not burning anything yet. And we keep seeing things that say it's burning, but it's not burning. So there's still 6.554 trillion out of 6.906. Now, it was 6.9 trillion circulating supply, which was also the max supply, and now it says 6.5. So 400 billion or 350 billion have disappeared. I don't know where they went, but it still continues. And the fact that, I think that what you're seeing right now, and I don't think that this can sustain itself because I think people are kind of deluded by it. But there is a proposal that was submitted, and it was passed over here to burn 1.2% of all transactions right here. This passed, and it was submitted 26 days ago, and it passed. So where is the burn is the question, right? So we don't know where the burn is. It's been 21 days, well, 19 days. It's been 19 days so far, and we still don't know like what's going on with the burn. But once we start to see a burn happen on this thing, 1.2% of the transactions is a crazy sort of number. So, I think that it's being stifled, by the way, because it is outperforming Terra 2.0 by a significant, and I mean a significant number. Where is Loon? I wish they would have called it tuna, by the way. That would have been funny. Yeah, market cap here is $319 million. 2.51 is the price. On my, you have to swap over to see it. But you have to go into your station, and then you have to go to the main net. And then once you get to the main net, you have to hit refresh over here. And then that pops you into this wallet right here. And then that tells you like how much you have. So I've earned 2 Luna so far. So I've earned $5 so far, which is nothing. I mean, obviously that's nothing, but it's very early. I do want them, like, because they've given me 152 tokens, plus I'm staking them. I do want for them to succeed. I mean, get these things to whatever price you can get them to. Like, I don't give a shit. But I have 152 total, I guess. I don't know. But I have 152 total tokens. And as soon as I get my vested totals, which, one of them is, I still have another probably a year before I get this small amount, and then more to get this bigger amount. And what they're doing is, by the way, this has changed over time, and they're changing it as they go or as they see fit. And they may even do it out here because they don't want to pay you, by the way. Like, they do not want to pay you. They don't want to give you these tokens because they don't want you to cash out, because if you cash out, then they're screwed because they're giving money away. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to use this as an opportunity and as a way to make additional money. And if they make additional money off of this, then that's what they're using to pay back and reward some of the early investors, that Luna Classic people. But the Luna Classic people, they are having none of Do Kwon's bullshit right now. They're doing it themselves. So, and by the way, no chance at this price of anything positive happening. So, when we're saying this, then you have to understand the price action doesn't support fixing anything for anybody. You have to, but here's the thing. Like, if we burned half of the supply, then this number would become 2,400, and it'd be worth twice as much. If we burned 10x on this supply, then we would go up 10x, and we would still have 654 billion. We need to burn, like, I think what they're trying to do is they want to get it down to 10 billion. So they want to do it like 600x from where it is right now, which would be way up here near the penny mark, I think, to get it down to that. So if they were to do that, that would be like a significant, 600 times is going to be the number. So they would want to get it like 600 times. So that's 10 times. This is 100. It would be close to, actually, it would be close. It's like 7.68 cents, I think. But no bullshit. I have 9.92 million tokens. There it is. I already did the math on it a long time ago. 7.68 cents. I would get 767,000 off of that just for sitting here and doing nothing but holding that bag of money for a long time. If they, at today's price, by the way, at today's price, which is market cap is 778 million. So if they did it, well, you know what? Mine was at 556 million. So it'd be probably a significant amount higher right now. But so if they if they were to do something, then it would be a big amount of cheddar. So, but we'll see what happens with this thing. You know, Do Kwon. Does anybody else think Do Kwon looks like he's cross-eyed all the time? Not because he's South Korean, but just because he looks weird. I mean, like he looks like a salamander, right? Like a salamander on acid, eating a Twinkie or something. Like he's weird looking. We got to be able to agree he's weird looking because he's weird looking. So, but here's the thing. Back to Cult DAO. It doesn't do shit. So if you're in it, more power to you. I hope that you get something out of it, and I hope you're at least trading it wisely and you're making something off of it, and there's some kind of incentive baked into it somewhere for you, because otherwise it doesn't do anything. And that makes me nervous. Like I don't like that. I don't like things that just don't do anything, because we already have plenty of that in this market. But at least when I come over here, currently, WAGMI doesn't do anything because it's in beta. But I've seen the game. I've touched the game. I've played the game. I know it exists. CVC. Here's the website. Now you can argue, is that a use case or not? You know, you could do whatever you want to do to try to argue the point. But here it is, a functioning website running off of this token. So Goat doesn't do anything. Shift doesn't do anything yet, but guess what? There's an app coming. There is a Shift Fit app that is in beta right now. Oh, God damn it. You know what? I don't know why they did that. But it's Shift. Here we go. ShiftToken.com goes to the Shift Fit app. The Shift Fit app is going to track all of your movements, all of the stuff that you do. And I mean, they're going out of their way to make it user friendly, to make it nice, to make it fun. So it's going to have a functioning use case at some point, and Cult DAO still doesn't have one. BTFA has an NFT collection. It's the same thing. They have an NFT collection. They have staking. I mean, I guess we're kind of a cult too, aren't we? You know what? We'll come up with some kind of use case. The DAO is separate, by the way. So the DAO over here is a separate token. It's not the same token. This is used for the performance of the NFT market. So, and by the way, shit, I'm not allowed to say it. All right. So anyway, there's going to be a use case for BTFA coming very soon. I'm not allowed to say it. Terrarium, we all know what Terrarium is and what it does. Right now, there's no use case. On July 4th, it will have TerraPool. So 6 days from now, it's going to have a fully functional use case, small use case, but a use case nonetheless. And then as we move on, you're going to continue to see different things like TerraPay, like Terra Exchange. You're going to see the TerraPay card. Like, I am still excited about the TerraPay card. I really want one. Hex is just a staking mechanism. Volt. Whew. So we've got Volta Change, which is a decentralized exchange. We've got VoltaSoft, which is a blockchain. Or is it Volta Eco, which is the blockchain? Anyway, we got a blockchain. Look, there's just all kinds of crazy shit going on with Volt. Right now, even though to be fair, like it does, the only use case that it really has is a game, and it's not the greatest game, but it's a fun game. Like it's a game that, like when I go play it, I'm not unhappy that I'm playing the game. I do like anybody else. I would want to. By the way, it did get updated, just so you can see that. By the way, but the game still functions, right? And that is at least a rudimentary use case. So it's not something that it's not setting the world on fire, and I'm not even claiming that it does. But boom, 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 boom. Here we are. We actually have, and they changed the color scheme inside the game, by the way. So holla about a dollar, and it has the new logo on the top. So put that in your peace pipe and call it Leo DiCaprio or whatever. Oh man, I'm gonna die right away. Ain't this a bitch? Woohoo! Whoa! Woohoo! So yeah, it's kind of crazy. I'm not sure, by the way, how tough everything is, but it looks like the game is way tougher than it was before. Like, it used to be that you could just kind of make circles around like one spot. Whoa! Like you could just ah, shit. Like you just circle around this spot right here, and all these guys would just end up dying, and you could just like zoom around as long as you stay close to everything. You could just mm, God damn. Whoa. There are a lot of cars. Jesus Christ. God damn, there's a lot of cars. This game is getting this game's getting ridiculous. Whoa. Up, oh, I'm out. God damn it. All right, well, we tried. But I mean you can see it has a use case. It's got something that you can do with it. Woohoo. It's played yeah, so Captain Crypto, so what happened with that is like I don't know what's going on with Luna Classic other than people are attacking Do Kwon. People love the fact that he's being like I don't know, just some crazy shit going on. And yes, that's a play to earn game. That is the Volt Inu game. So you can go to Volt IN, voltinu.in. What the fuck is the website? Voltinu.in. Click on game. You can play over there, and you can earn and you can burn crypto. By the way, is the Wagme game interactive, or do you just watch them play? No, you go play. You can play their game. You go to their website. Click on visit beta page. Go to Wagme Defense. It's play.wagme defense, and then you put in son of a bitch. We're gonna go here, and we're gonna go. Now we're gonna. Nope. So that's not right. God damn it. I don't know. I forgot. I forgot what my login is. So that's the end of that for me. God damn it. Anyway, I don't even know which email address I'm using anymore. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I have a it's going to be easier when we launch. Like it will be way easier upon launch, but yeah. And my ear is, oh man, it needs to pop so bad. I've never had like a stuffy ear, and now my ear is stuffy. It's driving me crazy. So anyway, hey, what's going on, man? Hey, I still need your link, by the way, so that I can get the BTFA hat that I wanted to get. What's going on, Lovely Inc? I heard that you got commissioned in order to get that, so I wanted to get one. Oh, but anyway, so we're starting to see a little bit of bounce on the Ethereum price. We're starting to see a little bit of bounce on the Bitcoin price. Everything's starting to move back upwards. It's still dirty. I mean, it still just looks bad for the day. So I mean, yeah, send it over to me. I did. I got this stuff here. It's called Aller Flow that I got from Kentucky, and it's a decongestant, and like it's for allergies, but it also makes my ear stop. I just got to go to the doctor, and they got to pull out an ear booger or something like that. I don't know. I've never had it happen before, so ooh, that would suck, man. That would like really suck. I'd be dead. I have it, but so the problem, Dave, was that what I did was I set this up, and then I forgot what email I set it up with, and I forgot what password I used. Then when I originally connected, I connected with the wrong wallet, which didn't support BNB. So then I had to get a BNB wallet I had to get a wallet that supported BNB, and then that's different than what I have, but I don't like. So for example, like when I log into WagMe, I'm not logging in with my wallet. I'm logging in with my account, which is different. It's just crazy. And then the thing to my, it's just different, and everything's different, and I just forget it sometimes. Xlear nasal spray. All right, so my favorite game right now. What is my favorite play to earn game? I mean, I still, it's going to sound silly, but my favorite game is still Shiba. That Shiba game is still pretty fun to play. And if you've never played it, then, well, first of all, shame on you. But it's this game right here. It's a very simple game. It's just a Unity-based game. You put your wallet, you attach your wallet. They've got a new version of the game coming, though. If you ever look, and I don't know how you are about this market, by the way, but there are some really shitty people like YouTube influencers that just jumped on these guys, and because Let me see here. If I connect here. Okay, so I'm connected. Start. Whoops. Ugh. If you attach your wallet to this game right here, and let's just skip forward a little bit. I think there's a gun too. J and K, yeah, J. I forgot about that. I had my hand on the mouse button, thinking that I had to use that to play. The point to it is to get through it as fast as possible. Whoops. And then you get to the end. That's all it is. It's like a Mario game, is basically what it is. And then here's World 2. And then you just keep doing that. And like that's basically the game. So it's fun to do, and they drop extra crypto in your wallet all the time. So you just have to go there and play. And I think at one point it was like $20 a day that you could make off of it. I'm not sure what they're doing right now. They've been very quiet. They used to do sponsorships with me. They used to do partnerships and stuff like that, but they decided that they were just going to go into hiding for a while and let the market kind of play itself out right now. And then at some point they were going to end up having a lot more to it. So, and also, by the way, if you are looking for a space game, Starl. This is what Starl looks like. This is Warp Nexus, by the way.
I'm burned through it of known space news. The moment you've been waiting for has finally arrived. First look inside the Starl Arena. Are we good to go inside, Tiny?
Yes, sir. Go right in.
I do love an exclusive, and this one is big, big, big.
And this is for events, by the way. They can host events. You look down there in the middle, and you can see there's like a concert arena. So you can actually have bands and stuff like that that you can hire out that can be part of it. And each of the characters has their own little dances and shit that they can do. So it's a pretty neat thing. But just recently they took me on a private tour, and I don't have any footage of it because I didn't think it was fair. I don't think I was supposed to be sharing it or anything like that. But they took me on a tour of the interior of the spaceship, because the game is basically you buy a spaceship and it's called your living quarters. And you can use your living quarters to just kind of like, it's a spaceship that you can fly around in, and you can like dock on planets and shit like that. and some of the planets are star. There's that. There's that. There's some pictures in here. Like this is the inside of your. You can see like it's ray tracing, they got ray tracing enabled. You can see it on the floor in the reflections. Really cool looking. And this is the Spider-Man ship. So this is one of your living quarters that you can buy. NFT, of course, but it's a Spider-Man ship. It's basically like the spider logo. And of course, you live inside of it, and you can dock it around like a planet. And then there's like this one called Soleil on down here, and then this is kind of your view from outside of one of your spaceships and stuff like that. Like you have like these windows that you can look out, and this is on Saturn, I think it is. And if you watch, by the way, outside, the rings are moving, and you can see the rings like moving around. You can see the planet moving around. Like everything in here is like fully functioning and moving around. So it's really cool. So when they really start to show it live, and you get to see it, the images, it kind of defies the images. The images don't do it justice, because everything in it is like living, breathing, and it's just like an incredible sort of thing. So, hey, thanks. Which one? Which NFT? My Starlink? My Starlink is just a pixel knot. Like, and like pixel knots were hot at some point way back when. Man, it is time to get a green candle. Look at this. We have not had a green candle in 3, 6, 9, 12. We have not had a green candle in 12 hours. That has been an absolute shit show on Ethereum. Like, that's crazy. Man, man, oh man. This poor market. All right, so I saw you in a fishing video on YouTube. I don't think so. Wait. God damn it, you might have. Was it with my son? If it was, by the way, we weren't really fishing. No fish were harmed in that. Luna Inu. Oh, God damn it. Don't do that. But hey, if we go over here and look real quick, you if you're in Luna, you got to be real happy. You got to be real happy right about now. Now, there's going to be some profit taking, by the way. So, don't forget to take profits on the way up. Like, do not get wrecked by this thing. Like, this is. What's going on, man? Okay, where am I fishing? All right. I'll buy it in. Where am I fishing? What's going on, Ace Hole? What's happening? Gold Magic Carp. See, that's what we need. We need more Pokemon in this chat. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, here you go. If you had 5,000 in ETH, what would you swap it for? Tether. Actually, you know what? If I had 5,000 in ETH right now, I'd be feeling pretty good about it. I think it's going to move up. What's up, DJ? What's going on, man? All right, hold on. Let me see if I got a fishing video. Can't believe I'm looking for fishing videos now. I got all my I got personal videos, but they're like set to private, so I got to go find. I probably do. Jesus Christ, I got way too many videos though. All right, so man, oh man, oh man. I have to get back to the back page somewhere. All right, let's try this. Nope. Whatever fishing video you got, man. I don't know. They were just saying that you don't sell the token. Yeah, I mean, some tokens are kind of like that. I mean, that's I mean, realistically, that is how you make um that is how you make the price go up. Then of course nobody gets rich because nobody can sell it because you can't do anything with it. So got to be responsible with what it is that you do, but by the same token, like people just be crazy, dog. All right, so oh shit! By the way, DJ, as a matter of fact, I got something that I forgot about. Give me 1 second. It turns out, let me find it here. Somewhere along the way here, I got. Yeah, there it is. All right. Yeah, that's gay. There you go, DJ. Turns out about 2 years ago, I had actually done my hair green and completely forgot about it. Yeah, I'll be happy to come on. And by the way, that's not Volt green. That was just whatever green was available at the time. All right, we got the volt price chart up. This is 2-hour candle, by the way. Let's drop it to a 1-hour candle. There we go. All right, so I mean, really, it looks like we just need, dude. I don't remember where it is. Like, I have no idea where the video is. Like, I remember, I don't know. I might have one somewhere. Like, I feel like I do. Like, I feel like once you say that, like, yeah, I do have one. But like, for the life of me, I would never be able to figure out, because all my stuff is done by year, and like, I would really have to figure out what year I went fishing with my son, and actually remember the place. Oh, y'all want to see a dead body? All right, y'all ready? All right, well, PM me the YouTube link. I'll post it. All right, guys. A couple years ago, let me see if you can see it here. I don't know if you can see it on my arm, but on my arm, I have a scar where my arm was cut in half, right? And the scar is right here, and it's basically all the way down my arm. So what happened was, I fell through a plate glass window, and a big piece of glass came down and cut my arm almost in half, right? So I'm going to show you a picture of my arm right after that glass fell. Are you ready for it? You guys got to say yes, I'm ready for it in the chat before I post it, because when you see it, you're gonna be like, holy shit. I don't have any feeling in my arm, by the way. I have like a numb sort of sensation in my arm that'll never go away, because there was um, it was like a nerve that got snapped. So the nerve got cut in half. So I don't have any feeling on the top of my arm now. So you could smack my arm or hit it or stab it, and I don't feel it. But if you like blow on the hair, then I can feel it, like on the back of my arm. It's just weird. But anyway, this is what happened, and this is what it looked like when it got cut. You were warned. So that was my arm. That was my arm being cut open from a glass window pane. That's crazy. Well, I mean, I guess I have to edit that out later. But yeah, that was an accident that happened, and it just the whole plane just like cut right through. And right afterwards, spit on it and go to work. You know what I mean? Rub some dirt on it, it'll be fine. You know what I mean? Like, that's basically all you can do, right? Hold on. You want to see a platinum blonde Caesar? Here you go. This is Believes in his platinum blonde Caesar from, god damn, I don't even remember when. All right, this is going to be a 20-year-old picture. Let This is going to be a 20-year-old picture of Bleaves and his son. And that is me with the Platinum Blonde Caesar. Just making it happen. And that was probably 2002, 2003, something like that. Yeah, look at that. I mean, that was you know what? To be fair, I didn't know that Eminem, like I didn't know who Eminem was at the time. But my girlfriend at the time thought that it was going to be a good look. So she was the one that said, do it. And by the way, at that point, I'm a metalhead. I don't know anything about Eminem or anything like that. So I have no idea, no context of who he is. So she just said, let's just do your hair this way. So I said, sure, we'll do that. So we did. And there you go. That was the disaster right there. So yeah. In case you're wondering how low I can go. Oh, wait, here you go. Here's one last one. You can see I still have the Platinum Blonde Caesar happening. Ta-da! Yeah, it was it was hilarious, man. Like I had it rocking. And here's the best part, like still to this day, no hair loss. No hair loss whatsoever. Not a strand of hair on this head has ever fallen off. It's just all been there forever. It's like some Samson level shit happening. But anyway, so now I got to go walk my dog. He's over there being a good boy, so he's going to get a good walk tonight. All right, guys. I think I hope anyway that the market does what it did last night. And just to remember, we got this nice little run. Look more familiar with Ethereum, I guess. But we got this nice little run last night. It went up from 10 o'clock at night all the way up until like 5 or 6 in the morning. So hopefully we'll get a nice play and it'll get a nice move, and it'll at least make the market look kind of good to close out. Show America a little bit of like what's up, because damn, America's been bad. The Dow overnight still probably looking like trash. Nope, back up 14. So I mean, we're trading sideways in the overnights. This is a tough market to figure out. But bonds are going up. You're seeing that stable stuff starting to stabilize. So it might just be that we're stuck and we're just kind of in a position right now where there's just no simple answer. And until we get a good fix and some institutional money, until we get that money in the market, that this is just what we're going to be. You know what I mean? Like we're just kind of stuck. 20 something. 20. You know what? I might have been 20. Yeah, I was 20 something. All right, guys. So, matter of fact, he still coughs. He just hasn't been nearly as bad as as he was way back when. So, I got a humidifier going at all times in every room. Try to keep him a little more comfortable and stuff like that. So, we'll see. He's old and ugly. He's ugly. What a good boy. All right, guys. That was my time. I gotta go walk the dog now. So this is not financial advice. My name is Bleaves. I am always right. You guys be very careful tonight. Hopefully the market will pump a little bit so it doesn't look so bad. And hopefully, one day we get a good pump out of the American market to go along with a good pump out of the European and the Middle Eastern markets, and maybe even the Indian market. We get a nice run going, then maybe we can pump something up for just a little while before we start hitting new lows. And new lows are coming. There's no support level. There's nothing really great that's happening. So it's going to take, we're in bad straits, and it's not going to get any better until it gets a little bit worse. So you guys have a good night, and we will see you guys for breakfast with Bleaves